Hello, you're most welcome to this tutorial. Today we are going to look at how to design a responsive footer. Now let's start. So I have already the folder that is the responsive footer. What you are seeing, where you are seeing the cursor. So I'm going to drag and drop to open that folder in our HTML text code. So we are using Visual Studio Code as our text editor. So our folder is open. Now you are seeing that responsive footer. So here we are going to create index file index.html. Enter. Now that is our file. So here that is where we are going to write our code for HTML and make it responsive to more than one devices. So here I'm going to start by creating the HTML skeleton. So that is this is our HTML skeleton. So we are going to write here responsive footer. From there I'm going to write here in the body. So I'm going to create the footer tag. So this is footer. So from there I'm going to create div dot footer or page footer. I'm going to write footer underscore container. From there, so we are going, that is, you can use either footer wrapper or footer container, but I'm using footer underscore container as the sub part in footer. From there I'm going to create footer section or content section. I'm going to write div dot content section underscore not write hyphen section. So div class content section. I'm going to have 3 sections in this footer. So I'm going to copy and I paste it 3 times. So I'm going to fill in or write the elements for each section at a go. From there I'm going to write here div class company bio or company information, company info. So div class company info. So the second part is going to have div class, that is the helpful useful link. You're going to use the useful link. So it is the div class useful link. Another one is going to div class contact wrapper, which is contact wrapper. So let's continue and writing the codes for each part. So far we have like this, there are 3 columns. Going to have column 4 company info, and the column 4 useful link, and the column for contact wrapper. Let's begin with company info. Company info, we are going to have about the company. So it is about us. So here we are going to write, you're going to use H1, and we give a class of company bio. Company bio from biography. So it is H1 class company biograph. I'm going to write here about. Then here I'm going to copy. It's going to be similar to this information. From here I'm going to write useful link, company bio, and here it's going to be, it's going to have, this part is going to be different. It is section title, section title, and here is going to be section title, Let me copy this part, section title, copy and paste here. The section title, and this is going to be send us a message. Send a message. Send a message to us. Send a message to us. This is going to be useful link. Useful link. Now, what we can do, let's copy the path and we go to the browser. So this is what we have so far. So that is so far what we have coded in our HTML or in our text editor. That is, so we are using Chrome as to see the output of what we are coding in the text editor. That is the Visual Studio Code. From now, let's continue writing the codes. Let me go up. So after, I'm going to write here company info. Okay, let me write here div. It is div company bio. Company bio, biograph. From there, I'm going to write it in a paragraph tag. So some text, lolem 23, enter. Let me try to break it. So that it can be visible on my text editor. Let's go to the browser and see the output. So that is the text we have. We can add, we can change from, let me remove this. I want the text at least to be somehow wrong. So it is paragraph, lolem 30, enter. Let me try to break the text. I think you are getting the point. So we are creating a company biography. I think the text is somehow wrong. Now let's go to useful link and create something. Now, no, before we go there, we are going to have social icons or social media icons here. So after company bio, let me format our document. Okay, so we are under this section, content section, and under content section you have company information. So under company information you're going to have this div class social, enter, no, dot social, div class social. So those social icon is going to be wrapped in anchor tag. Is going to be a link which leads us to another page, to a social media. So from there we're going to have, so since we are not creating those pages, or we are not going to put their links, let's put their hash. So we are going to use social icons. Let me first copy. We're going to have 5 of them. So I'm going to give them a class media or social media. So show media. I'm going to put these classes, all parts, copy, now let me go to our browser. I'm going to use Ionic icon. So let me grab this link. Let me grab that link, and I got the head after title link. Then from there I'm going to copy the Ionic icon, that is Facebook, copied. Let me go where there is social icon and put it here. So we are going to have Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. We're going to be for this is Facebook. We're going to have here Instagram, logo for YouTube, logo for Twitter, let me try to go to our search browser. I mean our browser, and you see the output. Let me connect my internet. Don't mind, I'm refreshing that those icons is not displaying. Why? Because I've disconnected my internet. As we wait the internet to connect, let's continue coding or waiting some codes. So those are social media icons. From there, under useful link, after that I'm going to have an ordered list. So an ordered list, anchor tag, no, what am I doing? Okay, under that we are going to have a list. Under list we are going to have anchor tag, like that. From there we are going, these are useful links, so we are going to have home, home. Let me copy. We're going to have 4 of them. So advertise with us. Advertise. Find job. Find jobs. Then here we have share, or we can write anything. I think you are getting the point. So career. Okay, let me go the browser and I refresh. Okay, I think you are getting the point. Let me see whether the yes is connected. I think the icon, I mean, I have not wait proper the CDN. Let me copy the CDN. Let me go. Let me delete this line. That's where the problem coming from. Okay, let me go and reload. Let me reload. Oh, the icon is not visible. Let me try to use another. Let me close these ones. What I want to use, let me try to use. Let me try to use. Okay, let me just go to another. I want to copy this CDN. This one. Want away some CDN. Let me use that. Font away some CDN. Link. And there is somewhere. Don't fear, we are going to fix that. Till here. Till here. Let me fix that. Let me go back to font away some. Font away some icons. You can wait it to reload. As you are seeing here, we have been able to add these icons. So the same way we are going to do it. If we go, okay, it has finished load. Let me search. Let me go here to icons. Let me try to look for Facebook. Let me search. Let's wait the logo for Facebook to load. Let me use this. I can use that. Okay. I can copy. Let me go back to our text editor. We want to fix it here. Let me see whether Facebook logo is loading. Then we'll be able to change the rest. What has happened? Okay. We'll open with Chrome. I'm opening another. Let me go here. I'm going to copy the path. The easiest way to open that, and you see the output. Let me close this. Okay, we shall say that we shall fix it later, but let's go and install it. So from there, don't fear, we are going to fix it that, and we show the social icons. From there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create another style dot css. So I'm going to link that css style. It is link. It is style dot css. Okay. Now, since we have finished link, let's go to our style and start styling. Then we are going to fix those icons later. So I'm going to give it margin, to give this document margin 0, padding 0, box sizing, border box. Let me go and set the body, background color. Let me give this background color. If you go the browser and we refresh, now that is our output. From there, what we are going to do, let's continue styling. I'm going to give it a height, that is 150. View height, that is vertical height. Then width, you can give 100. View width or 100%. Let me use percent, and let's go to the browser and refresh. So we can scroll. So what we do, let's go to HTML. I'm going to write here h1 footer. And refresh. Okay, so I'm going to write that. Let me style it inline style. So style, align item with center, save. Let me go. Okay, texting, align. Let me go. Let me search. Let me search here. Text. Okay, yeah, this is the spelling I've been looking. Align. Align. Center. Okay, now the footer is in center. Let me go and style the footer itself. So I'm going to grab this word, the tag, and I go. I'm going to give background color. Let me give this color. Let me give that. Okay, don't fear, it's going to be visible. So what I'm going to do, width 90%, height, I can wait to give height. From there I can give margin 0 auto to be centralized. So we can go and refresh. Now you're seeing that the resume is going to be centralized in the center. Let's go and go to styling. Let's go and copy footer container. So what I'm going to do, give display grid template columns, repeat 3 1 5. So let me first remove the background color so that you can be. Let me tag it. Let me comment it out, and you see what I'm doing. So that's what we are doing. We are seeing that this is about useful message to us, send message to us. From there I'm going to give a gap here, gap for rem. I think you are seeing that there is gap between each column or each row. Send us a message, useful link about us. From there, what I'm going to do, let's go to and write some codes for contact wrapper. It is here. So what I'm going to do, let me write here div dot contact wrapper. Under that we are going to have an input type. We are not going to have, but before, okay, you are not going to have a label. It is input input type text. You are going to have, so when you are creating a form like send us a message, either you can choose to ask the user to add his name or her name, phone, country, anything. But here you are going just to require an user to put the email and a message. So input type going to be email, name, email, and ID, also email. Placeholder, enter your email. Let's go to the browser and you see the output. Okay, that is it. Let's continue. I'm going to copy this. This is going to be input text area. Text area, name, message, ID, message, from there I'm going to write columns. This is going to be 30, and rows to be 4. Let's go to the browser and see the output. So that is it. So what we do, we are going to give a margin. We are going to set it. So I'm going to write there the placeholder. Write your message here. It is write your message here. Save. Let me go to the browser and you see the output. Okay, that's what we are getting. Now we want to give some classes. We want to give some class. But before we proceed, let's go here. Instead of putting there icons, let's try to, we shall fix that, those icons later. CDN is not working. Anchor tag, let me write here Facebook. Let me copy to just 3. This is going to be Facebook. Then this is YouTube. Twitter. Just go to the search, the browser, and you see. Okay, those are the icons so far we have. Now what we do, these spaces is not the same, so I'm going to fix it. Okay, I'm going to fix it. Let me give color. Let me go to style this. Let me give it color. white. So we are saying that the color is white. So let me go here, section title. Let me grab the section title, class, copy. Let me go to the browser here, color is going to be white. Now you're going to see that all the text, the section title is white in color. What are we going to do? Let's go and comment. Let's go and comment that. Okay, you are seeing that. So even you are going to make that text to be white in color, but I'm going to give footer margin top. Footer, I'm going to give margin top 3 rem. Now it is visible. Height, let me first give height. Height 50. Let me give 150. No. Let me give 50 rem. Save and refresh. Okay, that is I think it is too much. You can give 20. 20 will be enough. 20 is going to be enough. 20 is going to be enough. Okay. Now from there we are seeing that this section, let's grab the section title or content section. Let's go and grab the content section. Content section. Content section. Margin right. Margin left. 30 pixels. Okay, I think now it is centralized. Let me go and style paragraph tag to make that text white in color. Is P color white. The color of text is white. Then we are going to style the anchor tag. Anchor tag color white. This text decoration none. Text decoration is going to be none. Let's refresh. Now we want to separate. So what are we going to do? On under bio, where to here, or social, to the social icon is what I'm going to grab. I'm going to grab this. Company info, company bio, and the social. Let me copy this. I'm going to save it. Social margin top 1 rem. save. Now you are seeing the difference. So what are you going to do? You can even put a line, but it is enough. It is enough. So what we can do, it is to give the just gap. You can give a gap, display, flex, gap, 1 rem. Now now you're seeing the sum that space. So let's continue. We have finished to say this part, so let's go and style the rest of the part. So from there, I'm going to, let me go here. It is ordered list. I'm going to deal with this ordered list. Copy. It is under section useful link. Since we don't have another ordered list, we can set it from there. We can color, can give color white, color to white. What I'm going to do, let me copy that. We are just targeting the list, the link in it. From there, and we target anchor tag. So we are going to give color white. It's going to text decoration none. Text decoration none. This to style is going to be none. Let's go to the browser and refresh and see the output. What? Okay. Useful link. Okay. Let me copy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to give a class here. Class underline line. So let me copy this class and put it even here. Let me put it to each link. Let me copy that link. So from there, let's continue styling underline. Let me give color. Okay. What is it? I want to stay this color white. Let me remove that. Let me save and I refresh and I see the output. Okay. Is where is the problem? Link. Why is not working? Why is not working? Okay. So what I want to display is this link you are seeing here, where you are seeing home. Let me try to give inline style and see where is the problem. Style color. Let me give you white and you see what is it. Okay. Okay. Hold on, and I fix this. I fixed that. And I fix that. So I list hyperreference plus underline. Okay. I have not closed. Oh, I've put it wrongly. I can restructure again these links. It is link. From there, you can write anchor tag, hyperreference, I can write here home. Let me copy and I paste it 4 times. So advertise with us. Advertise with us. Find a job. Or find job. Career. Let me go to the browser and I see. Now it's visible. I've restructured it wrongly. Now I fixed it. From there, what I want to do, it is I have to give the color, not color, hover. Hover. The color is going to remain, but I want to give it class underline. Underline. I'm going to copy. From there, let me refresh. I want to style that underline, that this selector underline, it is here. Okay. Margin top. It is margin top. Three pixel. Okay. Now from there, I want to put on this line text decoration underline those section title. Let me go to section title. Where is section title? Section title. Text decoration. I can write underline. Now you are seeing. So what I want to give is to give margin top. Content section. Okay. Content section. This class. Okay. So yes. And what at least I'm going to give it. Oh, let me first check here. I'm going to write all the content and to be at least section, company section. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut. I'm going to cut. I want to cut this, and I put it. Okay, it's supposed to be there. What to do? Okay, let me just style from here. Style, that is inline style. Margin top 10 pixel. Okay, then I'm going to style the same way. And ordered list. Let me style an order list. It is here. Style, also margin top. It is 10 pixel. Contact wrapper. Style, margin top 10 pixel. Then here, style, margin top. Here I'm going to give 5 pixel because it is related content. Just go to the browser and refresh. Okay, now at least it's looking good. We are saying the footer. So we are going to make this footer responsive, but before we make it responsive, I want to make this unordered list to be in center. Let me go to unordered list. We want to set it inline. Here, align items, center. Okay, we shall use it. Now you are seeing some dots here. So what I'm going to do, it is on, okay, it is on list under anchor tag. List, it is list here. Okay, from there let's go and style our so let's make it responsive. Let's make our footer responsive. So what we do, we wait at media, screen and only, screen only, okay, maximum size, maximum, it is maximum width of 100, it is 650. Okay, you can give that pixel. And only, okay, is not here, and maximum width. Let me give body. Let me first try the body and see whether it's going to work. background red. So let's go here and you see the responsiveness with media queries. Let's go and search media queries. Okay, now media queries, you can search here and you see how you can rate the media queries. Okay, not so only media features. Okay, media screen and the minimum width. Okay, I can copy this. Let me go to let me remove this and I paste that. Then from there I can remove that. So what we do, let's style the body and we see body background red. Okay, let me inspect. Okay, that's the minimum. So this is the screen we are going to style. So what I'm going to do, so let me explain something here. Media screen and the minimum width. So which means when the width of the screen, the minimum is this one, is not below 480 pixels, the background color will be, so which means the width is 480 pixels and above, the background is to 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 give background. You are saying that the color is red, and when we inspect it to a certain width, the background color is change, is remaining normal. Now what we do, I'm going to remove the, I want to do color. What I want to do type only the container dot footer container display flex and flex direction columns. Let's go to the browser and you see. So we can give, okay, let me give grid, then grid template column, grid template columns, repeat 1 from 1 from. Let me refresh. The footer, let me say the footer, the width is going to be 100%. Let me just look at our codes. Okay. Footer is going to be 100%. Width 100%. Okay, let me try to change something here. 140 maximum width, and show you something here before we continue. Now you are seeing that a width okay, let me even give the footer height 50 rem. Is height 50 rem. Let me make it responsive. Okay, overflow hidden. Let me go to the HTML and see what we are styling. It is a footer container. Let me copy that and we go to the bottom where we are writing our media queries. I want to change this one to be 2. And we see, okay, now that is what we have. Now let's change to 1 and we see 1. Now that is what we have. So we are trying to make this footer responsive. Now you are seeing that at a media query maximum, at a maximum of 104, 1000, 10,000. 100. It is 1040. Pixels. Sorry for that. 1040 pixel. When you give the grid, when display it grid and give a grid template column, repeat it 1 far and gap give it to 4 rem. So here I can remove and I can reduce to be 2 since we are displaying it. You can minimize. So what we can do, let's try to, I'm going to write the submit button. Div input is going to be also in input. Input type. Let me change it to be button type. Okay. Input type submit. Button type submit. Okay, let me give a class send submit. Let me give submit class, I mean ID, submit, class, this is a button type. Let me move this line. This is button type. Let me write manually. Button type is going to be submit, ID, submit, then class going to be btn primary. That is going to be our button. Then here is going to send. You can write there send. Let's go and see the output. You are saying this word submit. Let me display it very fast. So what I'm going to do, let me start that btn. A moment.